Hello everyone, it's July 28th. Alright, today's goal, I'm going to finish the challenge and then do one more. We still have some unfinished business with this one, the total strength. So I was reading other people's solutions and I'm kind of trying to combine his solution and mine. And that was the first attempt that I had. Actually, it's the second attempt and then wasn't quite right. So I'll circle back to this maybe sometime later, not today. All right, this is today's challenge. Find and replace pattern, okay? Given a list of strings and a string pattern, return a list of words that match pattern. Oh, I remember this. And return the answer in any order. A word matches the pattern if there exists a permutation of letters P, so that after replacing every letter X in the pattern with PX, we get the desired word. Hold on, I'm trying. I kind of forget. Yeah, I kind of remember this, but not 100%. So the pattern is just ABB, right? That's the pattern, and then all lowercase English word. A word matches if there exists permutation of letters P, so that after replacing every letter X in the pattern with PX, we get the desired word. What does it mean, a permutation of letters P? Well, we kind of know what it means, right? There is a permutation. Oh, that's what it means, a permutation. We map A to this, B to this. Because A mapped to C is not a permutation since B mapped to the same letter. Okay. Yeah, I remember there's a good solution. Shoot. Huh? What did you say? Oh no! Just squeeze it and hang it, and you don't have to wear one. Oh, that's even better. Just hang it, and then when it dries, we put it in the basket. I need to get a piece of paper. Yeah, pattern. I honestly don't remember the good solution. So basically, we want to find a mapping, right? So let's say here we say A has to map to A, B has to map to B, right? And then we find C and B is already mapped, but that's not, so that's not. Okay, so they saying the length is the same. Yeah, the length is the same, we don't have to check that. So basically, we'll map, right? So after we map, we will have the pattern, like inside the pattern. So I remember we have a two-way mapping, right? We have the map from pattern to the letter, to the word, and from the word to the letter. So it's a two-way mapping, and it has to have two-way mapping. Both works for it to work. So we're just gonna go one by one, right? With a map, we say, okay, so now A mapped to A, and then the other one is also A mapped to A. And next one, how do we check? So we will go here, right? We check this to see if it has already been mapped. Or we can check on the pattern. Yeah, we check on the pattern. So on a pattern, we see this, and we see from the pattern to word, see if it's been mapped. If it has not been mapped, if it has been mapped, then we just check if the word equals. If it equals, we move on. If it doesn't equal, call it. If it has not been mapped, then we check on the word to see if it has been mapped. If it has not been mapped, but the word has been mapped, that's already automatic no, right? So if the current pattern has not been mapped, right, then the word must also not be mapped. So on the word side, we only need to keep a set, and which one has been mapped, right? If it has been mapped, that means the current one, if the pattern has been mapped, I can just go, if the pattern has not been mapped, but the word has been mapped, and that's automatic no. Okay, so let's try that. That was for yesterday. Wow, July is about to end. Time just flies by so fast. Every day is a lot of work, but it's good work. I like those work I do. It's just dictionary will do, right? The dictionary will do. So we're gonna say P to W, right? And mapped W. Mapped W is gonna be a set. Oh, we have to go one by one. All right. For word in words, right? And now we say for P and W in zip, P a pattern and a words. Okay. If P not in P2W and W in mapped word, will return false immediately. Wait, hold on. Oh, we don't return. This is gonna be a result. We'll just skip. All right, we'll just continue. Not continue, we break. Break. All right, and then else means everything mapped. We're gonna say rest.append word. Okay, if P not in and W is already mapped. Okay, so now if P not in, and you know what? If P not in, let's just do it this way. And say if this is in, then we will break. Otherwise, if W is not in, so P not mapped to W, W is not being mapped, then we simply say P to W, P will map to W, and then mapped dot add W. Else, if P is in, then we just say elif, right? This P is not equal to W. So it's already been mapped, but it's not equal. Then we also break. Then we are going to return res. Okay. Let's see. So return this. Return this. Okay. Words pattern. Find. What? That's bonkers. Why? If P not in, okay, so P's A is not in. If W is not in, so we will add, right? And then if P, now we have P is B, and E not in, so we do that. And next one, P is in, and then what is equal to the current word. Wait, hold a second. Let's see. Let's print out. I can run the debugger, but I don't want to. Mapped and word. Oh wow! I didn't realize. So, oh. The heck? What the heck is that? Is that not a... Oh, wait. Are you sure? Zip doesn't break it up? No, it does. I break it up. But why is ABC? Oh, words! My God. My God. Could you be even dumber than that? Yeah, let's go for it. So this is the original method. I remember there's a better method, but I don't remember what it is. I remember there is a better method. Inandi. So one map, one dict, and one set. This seems to be fast. How many different methods are there? Two maps, one map. I remember there's a one map. This technically is one map, right? Oh. One map at 1 over 26 length is equal to two maps. Is that what this one is? Oh, they use filter. Damn. So for each word, I'll pattern it. I'll say if it's not equal, and then I'll set p dot values is equal to. That's a set, right? P dot values is the mapped letter in the word. and we took a set of that and just to see why you have to do a set of p dot values. And just to see all the letters has been mapped. Oh, to prevent what happens is one pattern mapping to multiple. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the same as this. So what other method do I have? The true pattern. Oh, get a pattern from each word. Oh, the length. The length. Yes, that's the one. Oh yeah, that's the pattern. What we care about is the repeats. Right? It could be A, B, B, C, C, doesn't really matter. That's just a repeat for each. Oh, then this can be done. Can we just use group by? This seems to be group by. Land mapping. You know what? Let me try. So, inspired by my previous solution, oh, I can't even get this. But I think I can use group by for it. Say from it tools port group by, right? So what we want to do is define the pattern. Okay, so true pattern. So PP equal to group by pattern. Things for key group in this what we want, we actually don't need a key. It's just a pattern. It's just going to be line list G. So that's the pattern. Okay. I mean, better yet, I can put it into this, right? And then we're going to return for word in words if this equal to PP, then we record the word. And what is this? This is basically the exact same thing as this, but we're going to group by word. That is not right. Hold on. Oh, become a generator. My bad. That is a generator. It's not a tuple. Yes. You can use group by for this. Performance-wise, I don't think it will be any better, but you can try. Oh, we got a wrong answer. Oh, yeah, we cannot use group by. We have to keep track. Dang. Nope. Cannot use group by because of test case like this. The group by pattern of ABC and XYX is the same, but they are actually different. So we have to go back to Lead 215's method of producing pattern. Okay, that's fine. Def get pattern. Okay, have a word. When you get a pattern, the pattern is going to be a list of int, right? So the pattern just say how much the first letter appears. Actually, no, it's the pattern is the first one appear this, the second one appear this, and then we repeat like an ABA pattern. And this one, like at that point, how many uniques have shown up at that point, right? So the pattern of ABB, which will give us is 2. How about ABA? Shall be 1, shall be 2, shall be 1, right? That's the pattern. 1, 2, 1, that's the pattern. So what we need to do is when we encounter this, I just point that to a value, which means if it exists, I use its value. If it does not exist, I will count. What if like we have A, B, A, C? That should be 1. This is 2. That's also still 1. How about C? C can be 3 or C can be 4, right? It doesn't really matter. Occur, which position in occur? Okay. So we say pattern equals this. Right, when you say for I, W, enumerate word. If W not in pat W equal to I, okay? And that's actually not pattern, that's just a temp, let's call it temp. Okay, this is a temp. And pattern is going to be a list. $append temp W. And then the return pattern. So this is how I can get the pattern, right? And I would say pp equals get pattern p pattern, and then same thing for word in words. If get pattern word is equal to pp. Let's try this. List has no append. I forgot it. And okay, this one seems to be working so far. Hold on. smart. You so big. So smart. No, not English and tomorrow again. It's just a restaurant outside of Amber. No, you know what? I can take you to the restaurant so you can see why it's not changing something. Like out, like outside, not like on the road. It's like outside. It's close. Very close. Look, icon is outside. Look at the detail. Look how big it is. Look at that. It's a moon and it's almost. Oh, we have 60. It's me, Samir, it's Nicole, it's Ekata, it's Obaka, and Nara. Nicole, Samir. Oh, Sumant, Sumant. Samir invited Sumant is in the East Coast. He'll be back next week because his working hours is horrible. I don't know. I didn't ask why he's there, but Samir says Sumant's working hours 8 a.m. in the morning Eastern time and 8 p.m. in the evening Pacific time. So it says like for him it's 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. because he is not a Philistine. He is the only one. He is the only one who knows everything about him. So anyone has any issue that cannot resolve, go to him. He is the original who wrote it. Yeah, they were doing this T. Yeah, Kabbalah is considered a representation of Sumant. To represent Sumant in spirit. Yeah. I don't know. In the invitation, Prabhaka is not there, but then Prabhaka just tagged along. And after we sit down, Samir said, Prabhaka, you're here to represent Sumant. She's just like laughing. Yeah, I'm here to do that. The food was good, but they say that
Was there food yesterday?
There was food yesterday. But they say that restaurant gets worse and worse every year. Now it's not good anymore. But I taste it's still pretty good.
So good.
Yeah, I say it was good. I like it. The portion size is a bit small, but overall it's good. Alright, let's see. Oops, doozy. Like mine cost $18. But mine is like vegan. Like theirs costs like 23 per person. And we didn't even have one for each person. We have 6 people. We ordered 5. 5 dishes. And 5 dishes, 2 baskets of bread because they feel like they cannot finish it. But I look at it like I can finish 2 of what you guys have.
You're so hungry.
It was actually that's all like India. It looked like it's small, but actually it's a pretty good portion.
You're recording?
Yes, I am.
I'm recording all our conversation.
It was fun. And, later I poop and then I can feel it already, the spiciness. Let's see if this one passed. Oh yeah, I should have checked the arrow. Man, it's so dumb. Forgot to check. This one's not necessary. It's runtime error. Yep. Well, it actually has better performance. Okay, so to generate the pattern, yeah, I think this is different from Lead 215 because Lead 215 goes for the length of the mapping, which is fine, right? Which is fine, and it does it in 2 lines. Okay, length of mapping. Mapping.setDefault. See. I think setDefault probably also return the value. But in this case, oh, I can actually get, right? Yeah. I think I can do, I can say return, right, for W in Word. And I can say temp.get, oh, hold on. IW in enumerate Word. And I'm gonna get W, right, if it exists. If it does not exist, oh, how do you set it? Man, I do have to use setDefault. What does setDefault do? W3 school. Return the value of the item with a specified key. If the key does not exist, insert the key with a specified value. Oh, it is always return. No, I should go here, documentation. Set default. If key is in, returns value. If not, insert key with the value of default and return default. I see. So that was good. That was good. Okay, so we're gonna have a temp, and then it have to be set default W. I will set default to I, so I don't have to call the yep, yeah, it works as well. Let's try this one as well. So I don't have to call length. I can just use the index. Yeah, I can use the index. Yes. Oh, this one's even faster. Set default. Yeah, because that basically the original one is we rewrite what set default does, and if you use set default, it's definitely be faster because it's it's optimized. All right, that's that. Sender with largest word count. You have a chat log of n messages. You're given 2 string arrays, messages and senders, where Sanders, Bernie Sanders. Where messages I is a message sent by senders I. It's Sanders. Should call him Bernie Saunders. A message is a list of words, okay, that are separated by a single space with no leading or trailing spaces. the word count of a sender is the total number of words sent by the sender. So we just split it, right? We split it and do a count. Note that a sender may send more than one message. I see. Return the sender with the largest word count. If there is more than one, return the one with the lexicographically largest name. Uppercase come before lowercase in lexicographical order. Alice and Alice are distinct. So I just go through, I do a map, I do a zip, and I have a mapping, and I keep track of the total words. And I will return, holy crap, what do you return? Counter. Counter has a function. I forgot the signature, the name of the function. The top N, I think. Where is, yeah, this is what I don't like about this. No, that's not the documentation. I need a documentation. Why do I search for a Python built-in object, a module, but the documentation don't show up? That's ridiculous. I have to actively search for the doc. Anyway, this is a counter. Oh, nice, very wet. Most common, I can do that. Most common 1. Right, so it will list the most, the n most common. I don't think that's the one. There's no other function call. Come on. Because I don't know how many is there. All elements equal count are ordered in the order first encountered. Now that's not what we want. Alright. So we have to do a max. Okay, we do a max. No, we don't do a max. We go, this is cruel. Okay, I think I'll do this. Most common, right? We call most common. They probably do the search for you. I can do a most common. You know what? No. I'm just gonna do the stupid way. We'll find a max and then we can loop through so that both are on. Okay, that's a good point. If we do that, and we can loop through the most common, I can get everything. And then once the value drops, once the values are not the same, then we stop. Then we return. Then we have to sort. Oh, hold on. Do we have a max on? I don't think so, man. Let's say Alice and Alice with a capitalized letter. Can we call max A? Oh, you can. But it probably should be minimum A, right? Lexical largest name. Wait, hold on. A dot sort. So largest should be this lowercase, right? So I have Bob and Charlie. So we return Charlie, which is the larger one. Maybe I can use the max. LeetCode is useful for practice. Ha! Okay. Max A is going to be Charlie. Okay, I can just do max. That's fine. Yeah, this one's pretty easy. that 4? Yes. Right, let's just get this done real fast. So we're gonna use counter. Okay, from collections for counter, and then for, and then we say counter equals counter for message sender in zip messages senders counter sender plus equal to len message dot split, and then we say you know what, I changed my mind. Max count equals maximum counter dot values, and all right. I thought I can finish it. Is it?
What?
I thought I can finish it. It smells wonderful. It smells something I like to eat. Yeah. I think Jimbo might like this one.
More water than that.
It's under. Feel it. It's cold. It's very, very cold. Samir telling me not to do something, but I did it anyway. No, I'll secretly show him the result tomorrow, without him even realizing. Probably not tomorrow, because I have to finish the thing that you want me to do, and then I can show him both the things he wants me to do and the things he don't want me to do.
Yeah, time.
Shouldn't be too hard, because I already finished all the hard parts. See, that is the investment at the beginning. Spend a lot of time writing a test. Refactoring. Benefit of benefit of refactoring is once you want to make structure changes, it's very simple because everything is modular. So all you need to do is just move things around instead of rewrite everything. Man, this whole experience of refactoring that 2,000 lines throws me a lot.
So you did that without them asking?
Mm-hmm. It's like a side project or something that Samir didn't really think too much, but then as I started doing it, we started to see the value. I decided to push.
Which one?
Push for the things that we can push for the actual structure change. Like we can introduce some more mature pipeline design. And he said this company is just a data engineering and visualization company. come on. You're supposed to like it. I'm not lonely. Even with whatever that is here either. It's the second day. The third day. In 2 days. I have 7 more days. Sure. Sure. Dropped on the plate. All right, let's finish this up. Where are we? We have the max count, right? And then we're just gonna say for key value in counter dot items if value is equal to max count, and then we record key, and then return the maximum of this. Booyah! That one should be right. Let's try. So we have this shall return Alice, and this shall return Charlie. Messages, Sanders, largest. Okay. There we go. Use counter. Very straightforward. Well, I call it OM. Okay. Alright, that's the 2. Alright, we're done. See you guys tomorrow. Adios.